Hey everybody, this is GamerCat09 and welcome back to more Corpse Party Book of Shadows. We are continuing with Shangri-La, where we left off the other day, because I just was not awake enough to handle this. Somebody's coming! What do I do? I think I said run, so we're just gonna continue with... Oh wait, no! Running got us killed, right? Didn't running get us killed? We died? Yeah, because we ran into... Yes. So we have to wait here because we just got a wrong end, so we're waiting here. Ah, it's a person! Maybe it's Kurosaki, Toko, or one of the others. Over here! I'm over here! Hurry! There's been an accident! The footsteps drew closer and closer, and then finally, the figure making them came into view. Oh, he's covered in blood this time. What? Does this man look like he's gonna help you? Come on, Mitsuki. Ah, sorry. I thought you were, I'm from Byakudan High School, grade 11. What the hell is wrong with me? Why am I introducing myself? This is clearly not someone in his right mind. My name is Mitsuki Yamamoto, and my friend here has been gravely injured. He's got an axe or something, and he's covered in blood. He's probably the guy who did this to Fukuroi. We just kind of woke up in here, and we didn't know where we were, and we saw bodies all around us, and... Run, you dolt! Run! Run, Mitsuki! I love how her brain is... Will you help me? So her gut instinct is telling her to get the fuck out, and she's just acting out of like pure terror, and she's just introducing herself to this fucking killer. I don't know what happened to the camera, dude. Oh! So... Wait. The other way also killed us. Am I? Oh no. So I really gotta go back. Okay, so either one of those situations is bad. Alright, so... Okay, so this one was the one that we took the head in the bucket. And this one was the one before we grabbed the bucket. So we have to go to 32, we can't just go to the... It was because we agreed to help that ghost dude. What was the one before it? There was this one. You could go to 33 and try the door. Okay, I don't know what door, but... What door do we have to try? Don't try it. The door is frozen. Okay, so that's still locked. So the door doesn't work. Okay. So there's no way this door works. Does not open whatsoever. So What doors? Okay, so we have to go back. So load. Load. I think it was this one, right? 31? We have to go back to before we agreed to help him. Don't help him. No, we're just students, and as much as I'd like to help him, I really don't think there's anything we could do. But Mitsuki. We can't. We don't even know what's going to happen to us in here. We just can't. I guess you're right. We should focus our energy on finding Kensuke and the others. Fukuro's telling a spirit to hang tight because we'll send the cops for him. I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything we could do for you right now. Once we get out of here, though, we'll send the police, so just sit tight until then. Yo, Ghosty, sit tight, and we'll send the cops for you. Alright, see ya. Have a nice afterlife. Wait, please! If you find my head, I swear I'll return the favor. I'll take off yours! Right? Nah, that's a no, sir. Okay, so. I can't hang, I have no head. Okay, so now, what is there left to do? The ref room, I believe, is locked. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. The bathroom is a death trap. Frozen. Nothing inside. There's nothing on the walls or the ceiling or the floor. I guess now is the time we start checking the floors to make sure there's like nothing important. I don't know if I'll check every single floor. Kind of seems silly. Yeah, I don't think every single floor will have something important, but because this is gonna be let's see if I can check my inventory. So I have candles, I have matches, I have an old key. Oh yeah, the old key goes into the... Wait, palette knife. The small key. Oh, we have a wind-up key. Something needs a wind-up key. We haven't, yeah. So we have to go find something for that. So, back to the art room? Oh, we can't go that way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So... I guess down there. Hello, Lena Crimson! Good morning to you, and happy Friday from us. Okay, so that's where the head was. We don't have to go there. Back to the music room, I guess? There's gotta be something we could use this wind-up key for. Good morning from the East Coast Night Cat fam over here. Okay. So the body is still over here. Still being a body. Nothing we can do there. Nothing we can do there. In the first game, we did something with these. But this isn't a puzzle we can do anymore, so... Huh. And then that we just read. There's nothing to do with that. And then that. Okay. The solution is stupid? Let's go back to the art room, because I don't think we've done anything in here. Other than this stupid ghost that's in the back corner that I have no idea what we're supposed to do, but... Okay. So there's this thing. There's nothing down here. Can't check this desk. Didn't I get an arm the one time? I don't even know how. It's weird. How do I get an arm one time and then never get the arm again? I had like a bloody arm when I checked it. Welcome back, Spooky. What's going on? Why is it so cold? There's a note back here, but it won't let me read it. I feel like I need to do something in here. And you can't use anything from your inventory. Like, you can't click it. It just, you have to click the right things in order to... Okay, clicking on it again doesn't do anything. Okay, so there's nothing to do in the music room. Oops. The music room or the art room. What about outside the art room? There's like a hole. Can't drop it down there. That's the room we were in. The only thing I haven't checked... Let's check by the stairs, because sometimes there's like bodies and stuff by the stairs, or like stuff on the stairs. Okay, there's nothing here. So go down. Nani? I love that word so much. From watching JoJo's all the time, just Nani? Let's look here. Around the stairs. Nothing. Because I think one of the stairs has a bunch of desks. So let's go find that. Getting warmer? I hope I have the right idea. Oh yeah, there's a body. We didn't see this. It's a halfway decomposed corpse. Based on size and uniform, it looks to be the body of a male junior or senior high school student. His name tag seems to have survived intact. Rubens Academy Senior High School. Take Taiga? Or Taiga? Okay. Okay, so that was something we didn't see before. So... Okay, we came from there. So let's go to the stairs. And then make sure there's nothing down here we can click on. Nothing up here we can click on. Okay. Face the stairs this way. Okay. The stairwell is packed tightly with desks and won't be possible to get up to the 3rd floor from here. Oh, to get to the 3rd floor. Okay. So we can't go up an additional floor. That's what's keeping us. Okay. Yes, that does sound like a peaceful morning. Okay. Still looking around. Let's keep our restrooms clean. Let's check the hallway further here. Make sure there's nothing I've overlooked here. Okay, that's the evil spirit we're not checking. I know my peaceful mornings, I'm not a morning person, but whenever I do have a peaceful morning, I can, ooh, look at that. I consider my peaceful morning like waking up and having like a cup of tea and just kind of like sitting in the living room and like looking outside. The Hortensia Princess, with black dress and white shoes, favors glass houses. No men in the ristorante, please. That was random. Who's this? It's a comparatively fresh corpse. Based on size and uniform, it looks to be the body of a female junior high school student. The expression on her face is almost joyous. And fortunately, her student ID is clearly legible. Koyo Girls Academy Middle School, Rena Misato. She's got a thingy there. What is this? There's a piece of scrap paper on the floor near the body. It seems to have been torn out of a larger memo pad. Several lines are written on it with pink ink. Oh boy. We left a note for Nozami, telling her to come to the staff room. Are these the group of kids that like 8 people? Is this related to the other one? The other body downstairs? There's no turning back now. But I shouldn't feel sorry for her. Without food, all 3 of us will die. And Nozami's injured, so she'd never be able to get away from that man. Oh boy. That's really grim. Okay, so it seems like we're trying to find all of the kids, it looks like. So we're getting there. We're doing things. So since we're making a little bit of progress, I'm going to save in a new spot. And then I'll just save over it if there's additional progress. I guess I just got to really check these halls and make sure I'm not missing anything. Not missing any bodies or like items or... Here's the bucket. Okay, I still haven't found a place to use the music box key. I don't even know if it's a wind-up key. I'm assuming it's for a music box, but I can't find anything. Is there something in the girls' room? The only thing I could think of is instead of like peeking the eye in the hole, you like put the wind key in it and you're just like, derp. I don't know. There's a tiny hole. Don't do it. Oh, are you serious? That's it? I was just kidding. I was just kidding. All right, let's save. We'll save over that. I was just kidding. I didn't think that would actually be... Okay, insert the wind-up key. Working on a hunch, I took the wind-up key from my pocket and tried sticking it in the hole. Surprisingly, it was a perfect fit. I then tried turning it, and with just a little bit of force, it spun 180 degrees to the right and produced a loud click. Weird. I guess it wasn't up for a wind-up toy after all then. Seems like I flipped some kind of switch. Switch? A switch? It doesn't seem like anything changed though. Wait, look at the hole. As if on cue, a single hairline stream of blood began oozing out from behind the wind-up key. It slowly wended its way down the floor and formed a gloppy pool at its base. The whole room then filled with a pungent odor all at once. This smell seems... Oh, it's nothing. Oh god. Another earthquake? Can I have a realistic, like, there we go. I think it's over. That scared the crap out of me. This old building is run down enough. There's no telling when it'll just up and collapse. Yeah, we need to hurry up and find a way out of here. Okie doke. So, presumably, earthquakes change the layout of the school. So, hopefully, oh god. So, hopefully, we have a new layout. Oh, yeah, we do. Maybe. No? Wait. No, nothing's changed yet. Let's just go out here for a second. Okay, this is still the same. Let's check to be sure the ref room isn't open. Right, my dirt moment was the answer. I was just like speaking like, oh, we'll be able to put the thing in the hole and it'll work. Uh-oh. Huh? Hey, is it just me or was there a gap in the floor here before? Maybe the earthquake shifted things around, though you'd expect there to be more gaps after an earthquake, not fewer. There's definitely something really wrong with this place. Okay. So, yeah, this is fixed now. So we could just go right straight down, but we're gonna check up here to see if this ref room opened by itself miraculously. Or not. It probably didn't, but you know. Okay. And then this is still just a thing. Okay, still nothing inside. So let's head down straight directly to the art room now that there's a clear, definitive path. That is ridiculous that happened the way it did. And there's still a ghost thingy here. Yeah. Still a thing. Still an art room. Still the same stuff. I'm assuming everything's the same. So let's go here. See what else has changed. Okay. Where else could we not go? Is the boys' room open? Wait, let's check the staff room. Let's check things that we thought were available. Well, that weren't available, and see if they are available now. Okay, this is still a thing. You're still alive, aren't you? If you don't want that to change anytime soon, then take my advice. Trust no one. So that, I guess, is a hint to the other ghost who's missing the head to saying, wait, I'll help you. I guess that's the hint to say don't listen because it fucks you over. Not a single person. Okay. Still locked. Okay. So let's check the main building, see if the head is still there, and see if the doors can open. The exit door is rattling with the rain and wind and seems like a perfectly normal, perfectly openable door now. Ah, Fukurai, look! I think we can get outside. Alright, we're definitely, I guess, not gonna save. Cool.
Mayu!
Oh.
Iruka!
Oh, we just switched. Okay, that was the end of that one. It's just like, phew. We are now Morishige. Mayu, are you in here? No luck. Oh, Mayu, where could you be? Another dead body. What in the world is going on in this school? Mayu mustn't be left by herself in a horrible place like this. I hope she's at least with Miss Yui or Mochida. Oh, if only you knew. If only you knew! Ooh, I like this jam. Ooh! Uh-oh. What? It's a corpse that only just started to decay. Seems to be a junior high school girl. And from the looks of it, she was cut completely in half using some sort of edged instrument. How awful! To cut someone in two, spine and all. It would take the finest katana to pull that off. Either that or some form of machinery. The blood spray is primarily on this side, so I guess she was attacked from the front. What's this? I noticed a notebook partially jutting out from her pocket. It was one of those cat-themed spiral notebooks. That's all the rage with teenagers these days. All these kids in their cat notebooks. There may be information in here relevant to escaping this hell. I apologize for the intrusion, miss, but I feel I must take a look. I have no idea why we've been trapped here. But at least we're all here together. Mr. Goto's presence makes us all feel a little more at ease. Without an adult around, I don't think we could handle any of this. Mr. Goto seems even more anxious than we are. He says he'll make sure we all get home safely. But his temperament just keeps getting worse. He's usually so cool, but lately he's just gotten kind of scary. Hiroko, Arisa, and the others are getting really fed up with him. Mr. Goto is so unfair. He keeps playing favorites with Hiroko. That was the last of our food, too. And I'm the one who stopped Hiroko and Norika from fighting. Oh god. Mr. Goto is dead. No help here, it seems. Aren't there any other clues to be found? Hey you, got any information for me? Uh-oh. Talking to corpses, I must be losing my mind. I guess Mr. Go-To is a go-to guy. Where's the exit door? Amazing.
しかし、おかしなもんだな。こうして人間の死体を前にしても、嫌悪感がなくなってきた。
How strange, though. Oh.
恐怖心が麻痺したのか。
How strange, though, that I can come face to face with dead now and not bat an eye. Perhaps my sense of fear has gone numb. Or perhaps you're going crazy.
この子だって、最近まで俺と同じように息をして、考え、生活していただろうに。今はこんなに臭い肉の塊か。
Up until not long ago, this girl was just like me, breathing, thinking, living her life. But look at her now, nothing but a foul-smelling pile of meat.
綺麗な顔しているけど、この顔もしばらくしたら腐って、見られたもんじゃなくなってしまうんだろうな。
She has such a pretty face, but before long, that face is just going to rot, and not a soul will ever want to look at her again. Hey, you there! What are you doing?
いや、別に何か手がかりでもないかと思って。
Ah, nothing of substance. Just trying to find clues as to my situation here. Oh!
ごめん。声が聞こえたものだから。
Oh, alright then. I just heard a voice over here, and it got me wondering.
僕は田口翔吾。見ての通りカメラマンだ。って言っても、個展を開くような芸術家タイプじゃないけどね。
Oh. Okay. So I'll just keep... I don't know what his darkening level is. That's a good question. 0. 0 darkening level. Shogo Taguchi's the name. As you can see, I'm a cameraman, though not the artistic kind who's planning on hitting the indie film circuits or anything.
取材でここに来たんだけど、一緒に来た先生とはぐれてしまって弱ってたんだ。君は？
I came here to get footage for a special report, but I got separated from my boss along the way. How about you?
僕はここに迷い込んでしまったらしくて、今は友達を探しています。
Did they meet in the original game? I don't think so. I got myself lost in the school building, and am presently searching for a friend.
友達って、ひょっとしてそこに倒れている？
Uh-oh. You don't mean that girl on the ground over there, do you?
いえ、これは知らない人です。
No. I've never met her before.
そうか。よかった。のかな。君の名前を聞いてもいいかい？よければ探してるっていう友達の名前も。
Whew, that's good. Well, kinda, I guess. Anyway, may I ask your name? And the name of the friend you're looking for, too, while I'm at it?
森重作太郎です。探してるのは女の子で、鈴本真由。小柄でよく笑う、明るい子なんですが。
I'm Sakutaru Morishige, and the girl I'm looking for is named Mayu Suzumoto. She's short, smiles a lot, and has a generally cheerful countenance, really.
鈴本ね。
Suzumoto, huh? Suzumoto. The cameraman named Taguchi suddenly flipped out the LCD screen on his camcorder and began rewinding through footage. Uh-oh.
何を?
What are you doing?
いや、言いにくいんだけど、僕がここに来てから撮った映像に映り込んでないかと思って。
Well, I don't want to sound crass, but I'm checking through the footage I've captured since coming here to see if her name comes up at all.
後々警察に提出することを考えて、被害者の遺体と身元が分かりそうな、例えば名札なんかを取っておいたんだ。
I intend to file a police report when I get back, so I've been gathering information on all the dead kids I found in here, like from their name tags. That's actually really smart. I wonder why nobody has done that. Of all the notes people have taken, why hasn't anyone taken note of, like, all the dead kids? Like, their names, the floor they were on, where they were found, what happened to them. Like, I'd be writing that down. Be like, you know, a headless body named Soya on, you know, 3rd floor or whatever. Like, I'd be doing that. So that way I could just, like, keep track. And if I ran into anybody, be like, oh yeah, your friend's headless on the 3rd floor. Sorry. Yeah, they did forget about them. I guess because they were just so crazy and they didn't expect to be here so long, but that's actually pretty smart, Taguchi, for you being, like, kind of like a selfish douchebag from the previous game, like, just kind of being stupid. You're actually doing a really smart job right now.
バカなバカなことを言わないでください。マユは無事ですよ。
Bite your tongue. Don't say such stupid things. Mayu is all right. I know she is.
あ、いや、ごめん。安心してくれ。鈴本さんらしい遺体は映像にはなかったよ。しかし君は勇気があるね。
Ah, sorry. If I make you feel any better, I don't see anyone named Suzumoto in any of my footage. And may I say, you're really very brave. Also, the body that is Mayu's isn't tagged because she lost her identity. Like, her name tag fell off. So, like, she's not named. So nobody will even know it's her. Oh?
だっていくら友達を探すためとはいえ、さっきそこの遺体を念入りに調べてたじゃないか。
Well, whether you're looking for a friend or not, you really seem to put your all into searching that body, you know?
あなたもカメラで死体を撮っているじゃないですか。
You're the one taking video of corpses.
それがね、カメラマンってのは奇妙なもんで、ファインダー越しなら客観的な立場に徹していられるんだけど。
Well, being a cameraman is kind of a strange thing that way. As long as I'm looking at them through a finder, it's all just business to me. Okay, that's creepy.
生で見ちゃうと腰が引けちゃうもんなのさ。
But if I try to look at them with my bare eyes, I freeze up.
死体や銃撃に遭れた戦場カメラマンが愛用のカメラが壊れた途端、恐怖で泣き叫び出したなんて話は僕らの間では有名でね。
There's a famous story about a battlefield cameraman whose camera broke while he was out on the job, and he literally started crying like a baby.
なるほど。そういうものですか。
I guess that makes sense. Because if you're looking at it through a finder, like, even, like, through a phone or something, it doesn't feel real. It kind of feels like a scary movie or something, but then when you remove yourself from the filter, I guess, like, from the thing you're looking through, then it feels real because it's in front of you, whereas you're just looking through it digitally versus, like, in real life. So that does make sense.
興味がない話だったかな。僕はどうも口数が多くて、ナホちゃんにいつも。
You're not too interested in any of this, are you? I do have a tendency to run my mouth off sometimes. Naho is always scolding me for that.
それはそうと。どうだい？この際だから一緒に行動しないか。
Hey, I know. How about we search for our companions together? What do you say? He was panicking. He spent most of the previous game screaming his lungs out, probably literally when Yoshikazu caught him. That's true. He did spend a lot of time just running around and freaking out. And this one, he's actually, like, at least in this moment, he's more collective and he's, like, interacting and talking. I don't know if in the previous game he actually interacted with Shig. But
いえ、せっかくですが、僕はもうしばらく一人で探してみます。田口さんの足手まといになるのも悪いですから。
No, I'm sorry. I appreciate the offer, but I'd prefer to search alone for the time being. I'd hate to get in your way after all.
こんなやかましい人と同行するのはごめんだな。目上の人間と接するのも疲れるし。
Like hell I'm going to tag along with a motor mouth like this. Besides, he's my elder, so I have to mind my matters, which I'd really rather not do.
そうか。じゃあ、後でまた合流するのはどう？
Oh, okay. Well, Then how about we arrange to meet again?
ここは磁場か何かのせいで時計が狂ってしまうけど、大体の目安で1時間後にそこの玄関で待ち合わせよう。
There must be high EMFs in here or something, because nothing can keep time in this damn place. But what say we try meeting up after an hour, give or take?
こんな場所で生きてる人間に会えたんだ。君だって情報交換くらいしたいだろ。
I mean, we should both count ourselves lucky to have run into another living being, and I'm sure an exchange of info must sound good to you, no?
そういうことならわかりました。
All right, if that's what you want.
OK! 決まりだ。じゃあ気をつけてね。
Okay, that's settled then. You take care now, you hear? So random and weird.
穴の底に何かあるか。降りるのは危険だな。何か道具を探さないと。
It looks like there's something in there, but no, it's too dangerous to climb down. I'll have to keep an eye out for some kind of rope. Okay, so let's save. We're not going to save over this one. We're going to save in a new spot. Okay. Oh, so we're Shig now. Okay. Let us check. We're closer to the exit, so let's check the exit. Oh, this is where we're meeting him. Taguchi's not here yet. I guess it probably hasn't been an hour. Okay. Oh, there's a body. It's a fairly fresh corpse. Looks to be a junior high school girl. Her eyeballs seem to have been slashed horizontally with a thin razor-like blade. And as to complement this, the arteries in her wrists seem to have been slashed vertically with the same blade. That was most likely the cause of death. The name tag on her chest is bloody but legible. Saisho Junior High School, Arisa Kaida. And then there's a thing here. It's a notebook. Mr. Goto changed when he came here. Not just his attitude and the way he speaks, but his looks too. It's like he thinks he's the king of the castle, being the only adult and the only man. And he used to be so nice. I don't want him to beat me, so I keep patting him on the head and hugging him, and then he thanks me. What? What was that? What is this freaking dude doing? This sounds like a High School of the Dead situation with the teacher. That is fucked up. Yeah, I just saved. I saved right before I went to that room. Oh boy, there's a girl over there. Oh boy. It's a more recently deceased corpse. The clothing and general body mass suggests she was a junior high school girl in life. Based on the height of the shower head and the positioning of the body, this appears to have been suicide. The name tag is a bit dirty but still legible. Saisho Junior High School. Honoka Nanjo. Okay, so she's also part of this group with the creepy teacher. There's a note near the body, neatly folded 3 times. The 4 of us killed Mr. Goto. I talked it over with Hiroko, Arisa, and Norika, and we decided there was no other choice. He may be a nice man, but it was only a matter of time before that changed in here. It's hard to trust anyone in a place like this. And now that the deed is done, Hiroko and the others have started second-guessing themselves. Now they're dead too, and I'm all alone. There's nothing to eat, and I'm starving, so I tried eating rats and cockroaches, but that just gave me severe diarrhea, as it should. My lips have dried out, and I've lost a lot of weight. So I've decided to kill myself before the ghost kids or that hammer-wielding man get me. After all this, I finally realized. The time I spent with Mr. Goto, Hiroko, and the others was the best of my life. Goodbye, Dad, Mom, and all my friends from class. Please don't ever forget me. Wow. That is deep. Like, very deep. And yeah, oh, my darkening meter is 4% now. So, yeah. So all the girls killed themselves after they killed their teacher. Oh, there's a body here. It's the skeletal remains of a student. He's not wearing any sort of uniform per se, but his build suggests he was probably male. What is he wearing? At least there's a name tag. Kurashiki Industrial High School. Reiki? Not Reiki. Reiki's the... Reiki Nagishi? Okay. So I don't know what he was wearing, but... Oh, there's another body here. It's an extremely decayed corpse. Based on the uniform and tall stature, this seems to have been a senior high school boy. His name tag is pretty mucked up, but legible. Kuroshiki Industrial High School. Kiyomasa... Kage? Is there anything in the water worth looking at? No? Nothing over in the beyond? No? Okay. Cool. Oh, is it Reiki? Okay. Okie doke. So we didn't go there. We want to explore this floor first. Let's go up here to, if we can, let's try to go to there. Probably looking at all the bodies, I bet you, increases his darkening. I would imagine, at least. Classroom door is locked. Okay. Any bodies around here? Nope. Okay, so that's locked. Let's go to 5A. Okay. I am really digging this crazy music. There are lots of old stationary goods inside, like rusted paper clips and beat-up staplers. Not a good one of... why am I inventing words? Not a one of them seems usable or functional. Except perhaps this spool of kite string mixed in with them. Maybe I should take this with me. Ooh. Let me save. Let's go. I don't remember. We'll just make a new save. We shall take the kite string. I'm gonna take the kite string. Open the cabinet door and retrieve the kite string from within. Seems good as new, and it might just come in handy. Okay. Random piece of glass in the middle of the floor. What's this? Aren't you forgetting something? Be careful on your way home. Weird. Very distinct and weird. So, yeah. It is steadily increasing, so... Let's go to the building super. It is locked. Of course it is. The door to the custodian's closet is frozen in place as if it's just a decoration on the wall, can't be opened. Is there anything in front of it? Around it? Outside of it? Nope. Nothing? Cool. What's at the end of the hall? Nothing here? Nope, nothing. Okay. So there's a second wing. Let's see if we can get over there. You can force an ending by checking body constantly. It takes 50 views from 0%. Wow. Let's see how far over we can get without being blocked. A sudden feeling of dread overcame me. I stopped in my tracks and began to survey my surroundings. It's dangerous beyond this point. The covered walkway up ahead shouldn't even be here.
驚いたな。これは人間の魂なのか。まさか幻覚じゃないだろうな。
Well, now this is a surprise. Am I seeing a human spirit, or is this nothing more than a pure hallucination? Upon that musing, the spirit vanished from sight. But the sense that I was being watched remained. There was a covered walkway beyond this heavy iron door, a covered walkway that wasn't supposed to be here, evidently. Did I dare challenge it? I don't think I want to go there yet. It's technically grayed out, so I guess I can't. So let's try to go this way. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Wait, look. Make sure there's nothing important here because you never know. Okay. Oh yeah, the nurse's office. Let's head in there because that's safe. Oh, it's locked. Alright, so we can't check out the nurse's office. Gee golly shucks. There's nothing here. Oh, we're heading to the area where the body is soon. Which I think is like down at the end here, maybe. What about... Wait. Is it back here? Why would... Baby names? What are we talking about? That's a random conversation change. Okay, there's nothing there. So let's go to the lab. Also, I need my chapstick in my sweater. Because I'm gonna just pick my lips. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Hold on. Need chapstick. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Because it's like... I don't want to sit here and like keep picking and licking and bleh. So. There we go. Ah, it feels better. Okay. I was just like, I looked over them like baby names. What? It's okay. I was just, why? Shig, don't look at me. Uh-oh.
気のせいか。今。
Am I hearing things now? Oh boy. We're getting close. We are getting close. Alejandro? I just think of the Lady Gaga song. Can I go into the lab? Okay, the door is frozen. I do not know as far as baby names. I don't even think about that. I don't even think of babies, so I can't even say. Okay, so that's all locked. Let's go down to the end of the hall because this is presumably where Mayu went, right? Because she just went shoo. Oh, we can't even check it. There's a large hole in the floor here blocking the way through this hall. Alright. So we'll have to find a board. Let's go to 3A. I know forever ago I thought about baby names, and then I actually met people with the names that I didn't like, so I just refuse to use those names now. So, yeah. Story of my life. It seems to be a school newsletter of some sort. Disaster Training Day. To prevent accidents, always be aware of your surroundings. Look before you act. That's informative. What's in here? There's a piece of paper hastily taped onto the glass door. Return the class logbook. I'm getting angry. Do you want to be killed? Oh. Sorry, I don't have it. Let's go to 2A. Like, I'm weird. If I were to have a baby and I were to name the baby, I do not want to name it anyone that I've known. So, like, I know Orion, I know a Dylan. I don't want to name it that. What's in here? There's a whole line of milk bottles here, and each one of them is filled with a muddy, unidentifiable liquid. A request from Nurse Shinozaki. We've received new furnishings. Please try to keep them clean. Let's take good care of our school environment. Okay, will do. Let's go to 1A. Don't you hate it when you hate a person and now you affiliate other people with the same name with them? Yes. Yes, 100% yes. I know so many people like that, and I'm like, ugh, the name is ruined, everything. I just can't. Okay, I think this is where we started, right? Or a room that looked like this. It's a class newsletter. Though this particular issue seems to be a little more than a rough photocopy of an article from a local newspaper. The only thing to distinguish it from the original printing is a single line at the top that says, "May such tragedy never occur within these walls again." It's already been 1 week since the horrific incident at Heavenly Host Elementary. After much discussion between school officials and members of the PTA, students are being provisionally requested to return home from school in groups. In addition, PTA volunteers have been asked to take turns keeping watch over the main roads to and from the school during morning and afternoon commutes. Other elementary schools across Japan have begun adopting similar policies, proving just how much this tragedy speaks to us all. May the 3 victims of this incident rest in peace, and may their departures help us all realize just how vulnerable we are in this world. If we can learn to better protect our children from harm as a result of this unthinkable crime, then perhaps their deaths will not have been in vain. Like, it's a candle.
委員長のろうそくか。どうやら無事みたいだな。
Is this one of the class rep's candles? I guess that means she's okay. And the body. No, I don't dislike any of the names. I just, like, I don't hate people's names. Like, I don't think I know anybody named Trevor. Like, there are names that do come to mind. I'm like, ugh. Like, I just can't. There's a half-rotted corpse sprawled out in the ground here. Seems to be a junior high school boy based on size and uniform. His student ID name tag is still fully intact. Shobo University Middle School. Osamu? Osamu Murata? What's this? Oh! There's a twisted length of wire inside. The door seems to be busted, so it should be easy enough to pull out. You never know when something like this might come in handy. Maybe I should take it with me. Oh, there's another save point. I got 10% darkening. Oh my god. Here we go. Take the wire. Yes, it can't hurt to have this on hand. Okay. I'm being nice and I'm saving before I make these decisions in case I have to go back. Let's go to 1B. I shall name my child Dragon Fruit. You know what's funny is I used to think Clementine was a really dumb name. Oh my gosh! Blauwolf! You got gifted! Thank you, Anonymous Cheerer, for gifting that to Blauwolf. Thank you so much. What was I saying? Completely distracted me. Yeah, I thought Clementine was a really dumb name at first until I played The Walking Dead. And now, I actually like Clementine as a name. I think Clementine's really cute, just calling someone Clem. I'm like, ooh. Like, I just think of, like, badass Clementine from The Walking Dead now. Okay, can't look at that. There's that on the wall. No bodies. Okay, what does this say? There's a message permanently carved into the blackboard here, as if with a nail. Actually, it looks paint, but okay. Oh my goodness! Oh no, Lena Crimson just got gifted as well. Oh my goodness, thank you. Strikes again! Anonymous strikes again! Thank you so much. Whoever you are, thank you. Why? What did I do to deserve this? God damn it, it's all his fault. He's the one who made us do that ritual. Friends forever? Look where that got us. He's in here somewhere too, and if I see him, I'm going to kill him. I swear I'll do it. I'll make as if I'm hugging him, like I'm so happy to see him again, and then I'll wring his filthy neck until I break his trachea. And then I'll curse him forever. That's a bit much. I mean, I don't think I'd kill the person that sent me here, but I probably would beat the shit out of him. There's a large hole in the floor here. It definitely couldn't be crossed safely. Okay. So, bodies. Oh yeah, there's a body here. It's a largely decomposed corpse. Based on body mass, this actually looks like it may have been an adult male. Probably a phys ed instructor, as he seems to be wearing a jersey and there's a whistle hanging limply around his neck. Oh, is this Mr. Gatto? Looking closely, there appear to be some lacerations across his entire body with a particular concentration along his back. There's no way these could have been made by a single assailant. Most likely he was flogged to death by multiple aggressors all at once. There's a custom name tag sewn into his jersey. Seisho Junior High School, Itsuya Goto. That's the teacher, Mr. Goto. Yup. Beware the children. You can't reason with them. Don't let your guard down. So there's Mr. Goto. Mr. Goto. However the heck you want to pronounce his name. Okay, so let's... What's our options? We can't go that way. We came from that way. So let's go this way. Just two Finns enjoying Cat's stream at 6 a.m. Well, thank you guys so much. Oh, the floor collapsed, creating a fairly large gap. It won't be possible to go any farther down the hall from here. Okay, so... Alright. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Wow, we are extremely limited, aren't we? Let's go back here, I guess? Go back to the entrance and see if we can meet Taguchi? Is Is that what we're up to now? Oh, good night, Bandit. Thanks for coming. To the exit. You say, been about an hour, right?
まだ1時間経ってないのか
Taguchi's not here yet. I guess it probably hasn't been an hour. Okay. So. Door's still frozen. Are we allowed to go to the second wing? Or can we not? I'm trying to think of what we were to do in certain places. Let's try it. Probably lead to a death, but let's see. Probably just open up the door and get my head bashed in and then be done with it. So let's try it. So let's save. Okay, do it. Just as my hand touched the knob. Oh god. I was sent flying backwards by some tremendous force. For a split second I swore I saw a figure, but that could have just been my imagination. The pain from my impact, however, was very real. Oh boy.
幻覚じゃないみたいだな
Ugh, maybe that was no illusion after all. And ultimately, I was unable to open the door. I can do it again? Do it! Is it just gonna happen every time? Really? I could just keep doing it and kill myself? Let's get an ending. And I'm dead. Right? Yeah. Aw.
行かないと眉探しに
Mayu. I have to go. I have to look for Mayu. Oh, is the game audio too high? Okay, I can turn it down a bit. Hold on. A little bit. See if that is better. Up, wake up. Uh-oh. Is that better? Mayu? No, it's a much younger voice. Who is it? Hey, mister, wake up. Where am I? Good morning, mister. This is my playroom. The young girl thrust her face so close to mine that our noses practically touched. She was smiling from ear to ear. Honestly, I think Sachiko is the most scariest part about Heavenly Host. Scarier than the dude. Scarier than the ghosts. Scarier than all of the bodies combined. I think Sachiko is the scariest thing about this game. Because if a little demented, creepy, murderous girl was up in my face going, "Good morning, how are you?" and like butchering me to death and torturing me to death, that would be hell on earth. Ugh. She looked to be in about first or second grade with long black hair and a clean, cute, almost dainty countenance. I can't say this word tonight. After my brief impression, however, I quickly turned my head away. She was uncomfortably close, literally breathing down my neck, and her breath. It smelled of blood. Excuse me. Of death and decay and fatty oils and smoke. It smelled of chemicals and antiseptic. It was a very, very unpleasant potpourri.
誰だ君は
Who are you?
嬉しくなっちゃう。
I'm so happy.
なんだこれはって聞かないんだね。ここに来た人はみんなまず驚いて泣き出すのに。
You didn't get all indignant and say, what's going on here? Normally when people wake up here, they get scared and start freaking out. The little girl began backing away from me, her shoulders still shaking in a soundless chuckle. I knew exactly what she meant. It would be entirely reasonable to ask what's going on here. Even at a glance, I could tell this room was not good. The floors and walls were caked in blood, as thick as mud. Buckets of body parts were strewn all about, and eviscerated corpses were stacked everywhere. He's in the death room. And that was just what I could see at a glance. As for me, I was bound to a chair against one of the walls, not with ropes, but with chains.
私の名前は篠崎幸子。
My name is Sachiko Shinozaki.
俺をどうするつもりだ殺すのか
What do you plan to do with me? Are you going to kill me?
どうしよっかな。これから考える。先にこれで遊ぶから。
What a question. I'm just not sure. I'll decide later. I've got something else to play with first. Just as she said the word else, she brought her hand down to the nearby table in a slapping motion, and it made contact with someone. It was a girl bound by her hands and feet, and Sachiko's slap was aimed squarely at her thigh. Her uniform suggested that she was in high school, and she was wearing glasses, giving her a rather stern, serious appearance. I could hear the sound of chattering teeth and see her chest rising and falling rapidly and erratically, suggesting that she was paralyzed with fear. Is it, a girl with glasses? Is it Naho? Or a different girl? Because I think Naho died a different way.
名前はね、浦部恵美さん。
Okay, it is a different girl. Her name is Emi Urabe. Or is it Urabe? 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 Oh boy. At the sound of her own name being read aloud from her student ID name tag, the girl let out a single whimper. I'm very creeped out by the fact, like, that this game takes something that is very cultural to Japan, and I'm sure all the kids in Japan always wear name tags, and this game makes it creepy because now these kids are being identified before they die, and people are finding their name tags on their bodies. Whereas if this was like a bunch of American kids sucked up into the school, you would never know who the hell any of us were unless we had like student IDs or driver's licenses or something on us. You would never know who we were because we don't wear name tags every day to school. Emi was with Mitsuki's group, if you remember correctly. Oh. Urabe? Yeah, maybe it's Urabe. Urabe. Urabe? 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 I'll have to figure it out. No. Stop. Please. Please stop.
ダメ。お姉ちゃんは今からとびきり痛いことをされます。
No way! You're about to be put through incredible pain!
惨めったらしい顔や命乞いをして見せてくださいね。
So make sure you squirm like the wretch you are and beg me to spare your life, okay?
やだ。冗談だよね。
No, no, you're joking, right? I didn't do anything.
うるさい。気が散る。
Shut the hell up, you're distracting me. Sachiko swung her hand downward into Emi's face, and I realized only after impact that there was a scalpel in it. A sloppy, uncontrolled incision was made from the corner of her mouth all the way to her ear. Oh, so she's the Joker now. Just kidding.
ごめんね、痛かった？本気じゃないから、まだあまり痛がらないで。これからもっと痛くなるのよ。
I'm sorry. Did that hurt? I wasn't seriously trying to kill you or anything, so don't let it hurt too much. The real pain is just beginning after all. Sachiko produced a pair of durable sewing scissors from a roll-away shelf nearby and began expertly cutting all the way up Emi's school uniform. Okay, that's invasion of privacy. This is really... Then she sat down the scissors and produced a full-sized farming sickle in their place. Oh, those they're like the giant things with the thing that's like this. Just like it. Oh God. Ooh. How is she picking that up? It looked well worn with soil and rust sticking liberally to the blade. After brandishing it for a moment, Sachiko positioned it over Emi's abdomen. I think it's like a scythe. Like, I think those sickles, they use, like, farmers use to kind of, like, chop down wheat so they're a little bit smaller. They don't really have, like, a giant handle like you would think, like, you know, death itself have. But they're smaller, and I guess they're, like, a little bit more handheld, so you could just kind of, like, walk through the wheat fields and, like, cut them down, I believe. But I don't know if their handles are as long as a Grim Reaper, but it's kind of the same thing. Oh, Lord. No, please, no. This is a dream. This has to be a dream.
目が覚めるかどうか。自分で確かめろ。
I can't say if you're awake or if you're dreaming, but you're about to find out. Sachiko slowly shifted her focus from Emi's abdomen to the area just below her rib cage. So, like, right here. So, like, below the chest. Emi's body began spasming, her spinal muscles contracting in a decidedly unnatural manner, gasps and screams mixed with sounds of vomit and incontinence.
いい顔になってきたね。できるじゃないか。それだよ、それ。
What a perfect facial expression. See, I knew you could do it. Without even wiping the drool from her mouth, Sachiko tossed the sickle aside and simply began digging into Emi's wounds with her bare hands. The sound of tiny hands manipulating internal organs was disgustingly similar to that of a sopping wet rag squelching spilled oatmeal off a hardwood floor. Imagine that. A wet rag squelching spilled oatmeal off a hardwood floor. So, like, picture like a wet washcloth, and you're scooping up wet oatmeal, and it's going like that. Like that. Off a hardwood floor. So as you're picking it up, you're probably dropping pieces, and it's making like a splooting noise. That is what's happening right here, but with organs. Dear Lord. The worst part about this is these kids don't die quickly. They suffer and suffer and suffer and then die. The noises escaping Emi's mouth didn't even sound like they were coming from a human being anymore. I could see her face in profile now, and despite the gastric juices and vomit and blood and contortions of unbearable agony, it wasn't a disagreeable sight. Oh! This was a girl not far from death. She was trying her hardest to fight it, but the facts were the facts. She was going to die, and she knew it. Against this fate, she was completely and utterly helpless. She was doomed already, in both body and soul. This hapless struggle had a certain sensual quality to it. No, it was even purer than that. This was a truly beautiful sight. Okay, he's officially lost it. Isn't she pretty? Sachiko, who had at this point buried her head in Emmy's exposed organs, withdrew it and directed this question at me, her mouth still full of flesh. Everything from her nose down was dyed red and dripping with blood. Isn't her face just precious? She swallowed whatever she'd bitten out of Emmy's insides and then turned to face me. Not just face me, actually, but stare at me, stare into me with unwavering, unblinking eyes. I suddenly became aware of my own erratic breathing. I feel in this situation that Shig, Morishige, is sitting here. He's chained up in a chair, and he's popping a boner over this right now. And it's just like, it's so awkward. It's so weird. He's a total sicko. It wasn't fear, though, but an almost animalistic reaction. It was coarse and primal, and I'd unconsciously thrust my chest forward toward Emmy. I think I may have been smiling. So how about it? Do you want to play with her too? Don't be ridiculous. It's like she's making fun of me. She shouldn't even have to ask. Whoa! That'll teach those kids to be kids. Wow! This is how he acts with max darkening. Wow. He didn't even die. She just asked him to join her. Wow. That's messed up. Okay. So we're going to continue from that save. But we're not going to try opening that door because we can't go through it. He just ran to the dark side with a heart on. Yeah, no shit. Okay. It's true. It's true. No. Turn back. Okay. So... where didn't we go? We went here, I believe. So let's try this way. I'm not sure where we went. Ooh, we have not been here. So let's try... oh, we can't go here. What? Oh, we have gone here. Wait. So this is... okay. So... let's remember that Yoshiki ate Ayumi in the previous game and succumbed to darkening. Really? There's nothing in the locker room. I don't remember if there was anything in 5A. I don't know if that was an ending I ever got. Let's see. Heat up staplers. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, so let's go to back down here. I don't remember if I did that. That's interesting to know, though. Okay. So. There's gotta be something to do in one of these rooms. Because we have kite string and we have like a piece of like wire. Oh! Yeah, there is a hole somewhere. Shit, where is that hole? Crap. You're right. I did not remember where the hole was. It's in front of one of these. That was like so forever ago that I don't remember. Not here. Where was that? Oh, we were near... Oh, I think I... Wait. We gotta go back down. Because we started on the first floor. I believe it was here? We started? Yes. Yes, near that body.
あれを拾うには何か工夫しないと。
It'll take a bit of ingenuity to get whatever is out of that hole.
針金とタコ糸でなんとかなるかもしれないな。
Maybe I can rig something up with this wire and kite string. Let's, save. Okay. Try fishing it out. If I were to bend this wire into the shape of a fishing hook and attach it to the kite string, I thought, then maybe I'd be able to bring up whatever it was down there, provided it wasn't too heavy.
太工房って柄じゃないが、うまくいってくれよ。
Well, it's not exactly a professional grade fishing rod, but here goes nothing.
よし、引っかかった。手応えからすると、そう重いものじゃなさそうだ。
Hey, I got it! Not a lot of resistance either. It mustn't be all that heavy. Now see, if this were me, and I tried being clever and doing something like that, I'd be sitting at that hole for like frickin' hours trying to get that stupid item that the guy would probably walk by and bash my head in. I would not be that lucky. I quickly but carefully pulled in the line. Damn. Whatever it was, it fell off the hook before I could bring it back up.
針金の角度が浅かったか。
Guess I didn't bend it tightly enough.
いっそ思い切って下に降りた方が早いかもしれないな。だが危険かもしれないし。
Maybe it would be quicker to lower myself down into the hole after all, though that would also be a far more reckless course of action.
どっちの方法を選ぶべきか。
I'm just not sure what to do. All these decisions. We're gonna try fishing it out again.
多少手間取っても安全な方法がいいだろう。もう一度だ。
The safer alternative is usually the better alternative, even if it is a general annoyance. So let's give this one more go.
よし、引っかかった。今度は慎重に引き上げないとな。
Alright, got it again. I'll have to be much gentler about it this time. I began pulling up the line slowly and steadily, trying my hardest not to shake it any more than I had to. See? It's important. Oh, I just read that, Crystal. Oh well, we'll have to go back. Yeah, seriously, go fish. Finally, I pulled the item up from below. It was a small notepad. I flipped it over and...
学生証如月学園のだ。
Is it Mayu? Ah, it's a student ID book from Kisaragi Academy.
マユのだ。まさか下にマユ。
Mayu. It's Mayu's. No. Did she fall into this pit? Mayu!
マユいるのか。マユ
Mayu, are you there? Mayu! Mayu! There was no response. And not a single sound or indication of movement. Maybe she wasn't down there after all?
見える範囲に人影はないな。学生証を落としただけなのか。だといいが。
I don't see any indication of a person down there. Maybe she just dropped her student ID. That would be the best case scenario. Without even realizing it, I found myself gripping Mayu's ID tightly, squeezing it in my hands repeatedly as if to verify its existence. It felt like her ID had been entrusted to me, and I absolutely had to get it back to her. It was now my mission.
心配だ。マユ。もしかしたら怪我でもして。いや、いけない。前向きに考えるんだ。
It seems like Morishike's sole focus, it seems like he is one crazy son of a bitch, otherwise. However, the relationship that he has with Mayu is like enough to keep his sanity, that he just, as long as he focuses about her, he's more grounded and he's more human than he is if he thinks or talks or interacts with anybody or anything else. It's really weird. Mayu, I'm worried about you. If you've been injured, no, I mustn't think like that. I have to concentrate on what lies ahead.
学生証があるってことは、マユは確実にこの学校のどこかにいるってことだ。地道に探せば必ず会える。
For now, I'll just consider this proof that Mayu is definitely in here somewhere. And if I look for her long enough, I'm sure we'll meet again. So... I guess now we can go to the exit? And see if Taguchi's there? Whoa, that scared me.
大丈夫だろうな、この校舎。
Ugh, another earthquake? Can this building even survive this kind of abuse? That was quick.
田口さんは来てないな。まだ1時間経ってないのか。
Taguchi's not here yet. I guess it probably hasn't been an hour.